So guys, the information we are getting right now is that Nigeria is not indebted to IMF again. According to some reports, they reported that Nigeria has cleared its 1.6 billion dollars debt to IMF. Some reports say that Nigeria has cleared their 3.6 billion dollars. So anyone they are talking about is that, according to the news, that Nigeria has cleared its loans in IMF. But we Nigerians, we still have questions to ask and also things to say. But for me, I will say something after reading out the information from the Nation newspaper. As you can see the title here, this is coming from the Nation newspaper. Let's go into it and see the details of this information as we are watching. Let's go. The International Monetary Fund, IMF, has removed Nigeria from its list of debtors countries. IMF, which was established in 1944, IMF supports countries' economic growth by providing financial aid and guidance on policies to enhance stability, productivity, and job opportunities. Countries seek loan from the IMF to address economic wahala. Let me put that one, please. Stabilize their currency, implement structural reform, and alleviate balance of payments difficulties. Nigeria has joined, listen very well, Switzerland, Singapore, China, and New Zealand on the list of the country not indebted to IMF. The country cleared the 1.6 billion dollar debt it owed the IMF. In a report titled Total IMF Credit Outstanding Movement from May 1, 2025 to May 6, 2025, obtained on the Multilateral Institution website on Wednesday, Nigeria was not listed among the debtors, which had 91 developing and least developed countries owing the fund to a total of 11797 and other things I beg. As at May 6, 2025. Total IMF credit outstanding referred to the total amount of unpaid and outstanding principal due to the fund from its members' country. This includes both outstanding loans under current arrangements and those that have expired. A data company also confirmed on its X handle that Nigeria was no longer listed on the list of countries indebted to IMF. Revealed that as at 28 July 2023, Nigeria owed the fund of about $1.61 billion. Said the debt was reduced to $1.37 billion as at January 5th, 2024. $933.3 million as at July 10th, 2024. $472.6 million as at January 8th, 2025, before it was finally settled this month. According to the media, aid to former President Muhammadu Buhari, Nigeria got $3.4 billion in emergency financial assistance from the IMF under the rapid financing instrument, according to Minister. So the information we are receiving here now is that Nigeria has cleared, I say it again, that Nigeria have cleared their debts. Now, the question we need to ask here now, this is a good news and we thank them for doing this. Hope this particular thing is not for, is not a strategy for 2027. That's the first question. Because there's nothing these guys cannot do to make sure that they will get what they want. You get the point? It's a good news. I repeat myself again. I know why I'm saying it's a good news, and I'm also saying congratulations to the government of Tinubu for doing this. And also because some people now will be like, some of you don't like to hear good thing. When we hear good thing, we also thank the person that did the good thing and also congratulate the country for doing the good thing. Understand? But we still have to ask questions. Hope is not strategy for 2027 election. That's number one question. Then number two question is, all this money mentioned here, 1.6 billion that was cleared, dollars that was cleared. What is the benefits? What can they say that they use this money to do in Nigeria? Just listen very well. Some of the countries mentioned here that are not owing IMF again, like the likes of Switzerland, New Zealand, China, Singapore, and all the rest of them. If you go to those countries, you will see, if they tell you that this country are borrowing money from IMF, you will see the effect of those money in the country. Work with your clear eyes. Yes, now, what's up with you? But our own, we only hear that Nigeria is borrowing money, that Nigeria is owing so amount of money to this. What are they doing with the money? That is the question we need to ask. We thank God that they have cleared the money, they have cleared the debt, but the money they borrowed, 1.6 billion, what did they use it to do in Nigeria? How many people did they use to affect in Nigeria? I keep saying it, that any country that cannot boast of having these basic amenities working perfectly in that country is not yet working. Then borrowing this amount of money without seeing anything that they put the money into in Nigeria, we have to ask questions. Are they, like P2B will say, are they borrowing to consume or they're borrowing to invest? That's the problem. You keep borrowing money, but we Nigerians, we can't see the effect of what you are borrowing money for. Well, I'm just here to report what I just saw. So I want you to drop your own comment. I know that some people will still come and be defending the government, but I said before that we congratulate the government in power for clearing these debts. But the question we need to ask, what the Nigerian government, and I know that all this money was not borrowed by this particular government now. It has been there for years. The question we are asking, no matter where the thing started, whether from Obasanjo or Jonathan, what did they use the money to do in Nigeria? That the money has that even owing 1.6 billion that this government has cleared now. Congratulations to government of Tinubu for doing it. But what did they do with the money that was cleared in Nigeria? The likes of the country that was mentioned here, we can see or hear how that country is faring. The country is good. The people are doing well at least. But our own, that's in fact, average Nigerians will tell you that this money is not even reflecting in anything at all. I remember my humble self, the Eichmann. Peace and love. Don't play, guys. We move.